Titans is back for Season 4 on HBO Max, and while we've gotten a pretty good look at the new characters and costumes, we still don't know who they really are.
Who are you?
Well, except for Lex Luthor, he's very well documented. We already know who Lex Luthor is and who he wants.
Connor, this is Lex Luthor.
It seems he's caught up with the occult to achieve some ends, and that ties in the long-projected Church of Blood, the main antagonists of Titans Season 4. So let's explore who this group is, their history, and what threats they pose to the Titans. 0 episode spoilers lie ahead. Brother Blood, Mother Mayhem, and Jinx all have history with the Titans in comics and animation. So with that in mind, let's take a look at those 3 villains now and what they could mean for Titans' future. Brother Blood and Mother Mayhem are connected with each other through the Church of Blood, so let's talk about them first. The Church of Blood is a far-reaching, centuries-old blood magic cult that pretends to be harmless despite the highly suspicious name. The Church of Blood is named after an event in the church's history over 1,000 years ago when a priest in the fictional European nation of Zandia filled a pit with the blood of killed crusaders. He bathed in the blood and claimed it gave him strength, immortality, and a few other varying powers, and he took on the name Brother Blood henceforth. The Bath of Blood ritual is a yearly thing that renews immortality for Brother Blood, sort of like the Lazarus pits, but you just hop in instead of die. In some comic incarnations, it is not a bloodbath that made Brother Blood, but a prayer shawl that is thought to have belonged to Jesus, taken from a man the original Brother Blood killed and who cursed him. One of these options is more visually striking than the other, and in the teasers, that's all I'm saying. The first Brother Blood was worshipped in the Church of Blood for 100 years until his son slayed him, then took on the Brother Blood title for himself. And that's pretty much how the cycles carry forth. New Brother Bloods come forth by patricide and title stealing. Another interesting part of the church is they worship Trigon, aka Rachel's dad, and Brother Blood serves as an emissary to the demonic being. So when we say Brother Blood is in Titans Season 4, he could be one of a few people who have that title. Most, if not all of them, seem to be named Sebastian Blood in DC Comics continuity, so that doesn't make things any less confusing. It is most likely the one we'll meet could be the 8th, but more likely 9th Sebastian, as these two have the most and first interactions with the Titans. Mother Mayhem, or Mother Blood, is a high-ranking member in the church. She is the wife of Brother Blood and presumably the mother of the next Brother Blood. She has a very high role and generally controls the cult members, gets them in line, on board, raises the next leader, and preserves cult traditions. Anna Rezick is the name of the Mother Mayhem, who is the mother of the 8th Brother Blood, while May Bennett is the mother of the 9th. The path the show is taking with her, and the entire church for that matter, seems to be different from the comic origins, and that's okay. It's an adaptation, not a carbon copy. Just keep these roles and vibes in mind when you're watching. Oddly enough, Brother Blood is considered to be Cyborg's archenemy, and since Cyborg has more or less graduated to the Justice League and the DCEU and isn't represented here, it's not clear who'll be taking on that role, but it's not hard to guess. At one point in comics, the 8th Brother Blood brainwashed Nightwing to attempt to steal Raven's power. The 9th was also obsessed with Raven and hunted her down to become his wife and have the most powerful Church of Blood air baby ever. He eats the stone off her forehead and swallows it, binding her, so just hope that doesn't happen this season. It's notable the comic version of the 9th Blood has been a lot more vampiric than any of his predecessors, so this will be a good way of identifying which one he is in the show. Is he biting someone's neck? That's probably number 9. Like a typical vampire, he does seem to get empowered by biting and drinking blood, which was a real pain to deal with when he got some of Superboy's. With Raven in his thrall, he's able to open a doorway to a deep part of hell, which gets pretty messy for Earth. Eventually, Beast Boy is able to get Raven's chakra stone out of blood, giving her full power of her own abilities. So obviously, she banishes him to hell instead. Unfortunately, this backfires because Blood is able to command the forces of Hell and return to Earth, but with more demons and even dead former Titans to fight their former friends. I'm not saying they'll do this in the show, but it did happen in comic history, and there is potential here. Thanks for watching, and for more Titans, here's the trailer for Season 4, and don't forget to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.